once you became a regular player last year in May, mid-May, you were one of the best offensive players in the sport. You carried it right through the playoffs as a valuable player. You struggled for most of the first 4 months of the season. The last 2, 3 weeks, you've looked like the Mark Vientos of last season. Why? What's turned around for you?
I think just adjusting to the game, man. It's this is the big leagues for a reason. It's the best of the best. You're facing them every single day. And last year probably didn't have as much info on me. Now this year they have a ton of info. They know everything about me. And I think it's just adjusting. Adjusting is probably like the biggest word that everybody uses in this game. And I think I kind of have an idea of the cat and mouse game that goes on in this game on a daily basis, and I'm learning and I'm getting better. So I appreciate the 4 months that I went through that rough stretch because it's just gonna help me grow and get better.
Well, 8 home runs since August 17th. So you certainly have adjusted. Could you talk a little bit about? I know it's probably complicated and a lot to it, but could you talk about the adjustments that you've made to get yourself back on track?
I think the adjustments I made is just like kind of reminding myself of what type of hitter I am and what type of player I am, and just being good at that on a daily basis. Because to like as baseball players and as people, I always want to be a perfectionist. I always want to be perfect, and that kind of took me a little bit away from what I'm good at, and which is driving the baseball. And I kind of got back to it, just like, hey, I got 4 or 5 at bats. If I strike out my first one, which I don't like striking out, and that's one of the things that bothers me the most is striking out, is like I got 3 more at bats to play with to help the team. And I think that's where you separate every at bat and that at bat that you have in that moment is the most important one. And I think that's what I'm doing a better job with now.
Mark, I think to be around you with any regularity is to see a confident guy, especially when it comes to hitting. In those first 4 months, did you lose some confidence? Am I good enough to hit in the major leagues consistently like last year?
I'm gonna be honest with you, even when I'm playing well, you get those negative thoughts if you're good enough to do anything. It could have been in little league when I was 10 years old all the way to now. You get those thoughts and it's just normal. I feel like no matter where I get to in this game, all-star, one of the best players in the game is you're always gonna get those negative thoughts. And it's just kind of focusing on the moment and not letting it get to you because it's normal. At the end of the day, we're human beings and negative thoughts are normal. I think around that time, obviously, uh my confidence wasn't at its peak, but I pushed myself every day and believed that I was gonna get through it. And I'm happy I did.